Mark Blemming and Langhorne. Scope of work going to be mulch install, bush trimming, and a topsoil and seeding and some haul-away stuff in the back. So starting in the front, edge it, blow out the beds. We got some leaves, clean it up, rake it up. These ones, you could do a very light trim. They look like they're struggling a little bit. So very light prune on them. Don't want to shock them too much. Good blowout of the leaves and things of that sort. Trim and shape that up. Trim and shape the 3 medium-sized ones. Those little ones I would leave alone. They look like they're kind of newer. These I would leave alone. This you can leave alone. Clean up the beds, rake them, edge them, mulch them. Light trim up and shape of this. Just give it some shape. Kind of shrink it down just a little bit. Same thing here. And then for Cynthia, trim that. Starting to hit the house. Getting a little out of control. I would cut that back semi-considerably. Like I would say probably close to a little bit lower probably than that one. Maybe you bring them down to about the same height once you're done. Gate on both sides for access to the backyard. FYI. You'll want that for the one portion of work here. So that's the front. Then move into the back.
Unknown caller.
Alright, mulch install here, simple stuff. So the one thing to do in this section is he wants a lot of this mulch taken away. You'll notice it's caked up pretty high. He said maybe take down it's like 8 inches high or so. So definitely take down like a good 5 inches. He wants the whole thing kind of like brought down. He said there's just like way too much. You can kind of tell when you get here and you compare this bed to that bed. This one's a lot higher. So definitely rake it out. Get rid of a lot of this stuff. Haul it away. Same thing over here since it kind of bleeds into it. Haul away a lot and then fresh mulch in here. Edge it. Need a good edge cut here and the mulch install. You got out back here. Actually, we didn't talk about any trimming back here. I'm not gonna put trimming back here at all. Should have brought this up if you wanted any of this trimmed. I would say probably let it all go. Maybe some of the stuff if you want to just snip, like some of these branches are really hanging low, maybe cut them, but the rest you can let it go. These are plants, but all these are weeds. So if they're still here when we come, bust them out. Maybe spray if you can. He said he sprayed Roundup, but they're still here. So, bust them out and then spray some Roundup. And then all mulch in here. Kind of rake out the beds, clean them up. You got some leaves back here. It's a dead tree here. He didn't say anything about that. So it's a Christmas tree, I guess. Leave that alone. All right. And then the last portion of work. So this area was an old vegetable garden or whatever. So he wants this to just be grass. So what we'll need to do is the 5 raised beds. There's just dirt in there, so we can dump that, get that out of here. It's gonna be hauling away a lot of dirt, and it's like mulch and wood chips and dirt and stuff like that. So all these are full of stuff. Dump them, get rid of them. Maybe if 2 people can carry it right to the dump and just flip it over and dump it would be good. And I told him we won't be able to take the wood and stuff away and the bricks. He said that's fine. So find out where he wants to put it. He said he'll leave for the trash man. That's no problem. But we won't mess with it. But we'll get rid of all the dirt inside it. And then this whole area you're gonna have to dig out and get rid of, because there's a lot of wood chips in here, and I don't want that for the grass to grow. So you have to dig that out. And you also have maybe there used to be raised beds here, I think, but these are all humps. So you have to kind of get rid of some of that and level this whole area. And then I would say bring in a fresh 1.5 yards of fresh green topsoil once you're all done and digging this stuff out, to lay down and then seed starter for hay. The other thing too, you'll note bunch of fabrics in here. We have to get rid of all the fabric. So I would bring a couple contractor bags to toss all the fabric in. So as you dig down, you'll see there's fabric. So we got to get rid of all that. So it's a good bit of hallway. You can utilize this, put the dump right there. But yeah, you're gonna have to dig out and remove a good, it's probably a good inch or so. Yeah, I'd say about an inch, close to 2 inches in some spots. And then you got some of these humps to haul away for this area. That's it.